this month and the end of May was the first like skyrocketing of consistency in my ads and sales. It's crazy. Like I feel a little bit like it's really surreal. Like right before I started this program, I had maybe like the best month, $800 in sales.
Mm.
This month will be my best month, June. Um, yeah, this month currently it's only half over, right? I think, or almost 3 weeks
Mm.
in, and I've had $14,000 in sales.
Mm.
And yeah, the last 30 days have been 17,000 in sales. That's just me and my mom. So once I can, like have more help, then yeah, it's double that or whatever I want. It was the craziest amount of sales I've ever had in my business ever. And it was that video ad. And I thought, okay, yeah, like maybe that's just a fluke. Like that's just one day. Um, the next day we'll see if it's gonna go back down to 4 orders. But it didn't. It just kept up and kept up. And so I think that was the moment where I thought, this like this is what everyone's talking about. It was just like a moment of mindset freedom. Like, yeah, like I did it. Like, this is what I had to do.
Mm.
And I thought it would be harder. I was a little nervous of like how consistent is it going to be, or how reliable? Like, is this going to be something I have to like put a bunch of effort in to make it consistent every day? But it hasn't been like that. Like the more I left it alone, the more, which
Yeah.
like I'm still paying attention and I know that there's upkeep, um, and new things to add. But yeah, it really does better when I just leave it alone and then and then focus on trying to get all my orders done. And I had my website already set up, because I was thinking one day I didn't want to depend on Etsy. I would rather do it by myself, and the security of if they did shut me down, because I did have like repeated policy violations just from like the nature of the products I sell. Like super hard to sell herbal products on Etsy. And so I had my website set up, and then yeah, it was just crickets. Besides my loyal customers that would come in every now and then and purchase their usual things. And then yeah, I didn't know anything about running a business or making sales, getting new customers. Um, like any of the numbers the only numbers I had ever looked at was my conversion rate, and I think that's it. I mean, and the like total sales I had. And so I just didn't know. And I thought maybe that's it. maybe I'll just maybe I'll just give up. But
Mm.
the desire to stay home and not have a job in the real world is like so real for me. And I had to make money. There wasn't an option of relying on someone else to make all the money for my family. I had to make some money. And so I had, and I wasn't going to like go back to work as a nurse and slave my life away in a job that I hated. And so I thought I didn't know how I was going to get sales or how I was going to, but I was going to have to make it work. And that's when For Good Profits came across my Facebook ads. Well, this is the largest money decision I've ever made for myself. Like I had to trust myself for once. I didn't have any like doubts about like if I could do something or take action. I had doubts of Like, can I like believe in myself enough to do this? Like, am I worth this? Like, am I a business owner? Like, do I even qualify as an entrepreneur? I was nervous that I wouldn't, that I would get stuck, or I wouldn't be able to do something, or I wouldn't be able to figure something out. But that didn't happen. It was just like one step at a time, and everything was so laid out, so like simple and straightforward that I had. It was really amazing to, yeah, I can't believe I can't believe I did it all. And I just hired my mom to help me because I'm like I'm drowning in orders. Like I really am. I thought I thought like no problem. Like I could keep this up by myself. But I can't. So I hired my mom. She was happy to help. My partner just quit her job so she could help me. So um yeah, it's going to be like a family business. Doesn't feel all the way real yet. Like it feels very kind of like I'm living in a dream world. Maybe I am. I don't know. This is like the proudest of myself I've ever been. Never did I ever think I could do something like this, or it was never even a dream of mine to like be the financial provider for my family. So that's something new, and it's like the most amazing for my self-worth. Like it
Mm.
really, it feels, yeah, like I did it, and like Etsy didn't do it. I did it by myself. I definitely thought like there are those business people that can do business and there's me. Then that's not that's not who I am. And I can't, like it seemed like so far out there, like so different from who I am and who I just, yeah, I had a picture in my mind of like the entrepreneurs, like the super connected social, um uh yeah, like business women even, and I wasn't that. And I thought, yeah, I still have moments of that, and maybe that's like part of the surreal part of this is I'm so introverted, and like this is the perfect thing for me. Like I just stay home and like take care of my plants and make my products and send them off. I thought I might be in over my head with understanding my business, or understanding like how I could get this to work, and like did my brain even work that way, or was I gonna hate it? And I don't. Like
Mm.
I love it. And it's not boring at all to me, and I am so thankful for like help understanding that. And it wasn't difficult. Like I didn't
Mm.
need to go to like 4 years of business school. The simplicity of running ads, I also thought that would be not for me. Like I hadn't even tried it before
Mm.
this. I thought that seems like a waste of money, and that's not going to work for me. But yeah, I was surprised at how, I mean, I couldn't have done it without this help. I have a really distant, dysfunctional relationship with money, and so this has forced me to like be in charge of that. And now, like I am responsible. Making money for my family is the scariest thing I've ever done, but it's also like super rewarding and super helpful for how I feel about myself and knowing what I'm capable of. The community is just really super supportive. Um, and that's just really refreshing. Like everybody's there doing their best and like cheering each other on. And that's super cool. And
Yeah.
also what I need, because yeah, I don't, it can be like lonely.
Mm.
like doing
Mm.
this by myself and no one really around me understands. I don't have like a business partner or anybody that works with me. And so um that's nice. Like I don't know if I would have felt so confident about it without the community support. I just thought I like this is a chance to trust myself. And yeah, I'm not like I know I'm not giving my money to some strangers. Like I'm investing it in myself. Like I'm in charge of this. I'm growing my business and I'm learning about what I want. Like what are my dreams for making money for my family, for this, for my business. And that's an investment in myself. That's what felt really right to me. Um, because that's exactly the point that I was at of like I don't want to just pay someone to to run the show for me and I still know nothing. Like I want to invest in my own my own self and my own knowledge and yeah, learning about my specific business and how to make it work. I now have enough like trust and confidence in myself and my business to like know that the next steps like I can get there and I just
Mm.
have to, like plan them in my mind or dream them up or um and I think I always thought I always thought like okay, $20,000 a month. I thought that would take me, you know, like at least a couple years to get there. And now I'm not like caught up on, on the like goals and dreams part, but I think I have to take it slow, slow-ish because of the nature of my business. Like I grow plants and I'm on like nature's timing. And so
Mhm.
I can't just like jump to $100,000 next month. Like I have to I have to do it like a little bit slower, but I'm I'm thinking it's going to be way past what I even thought was possible for my business.
Mm.
I mean, 40,000 doesn't even seem that far away when I wasn't even planning on dreaming that far. I'm just so thankful for this and for deciding to take a chance on myself and for I don't know, just all of this has been exactly what I needed and so amazing and like so like it's not so serious and it's like funny and fun and I don't know, like I had down on myself moments for sure and like the days of like I don't know if this is ever gonna work or happen for me or yeah, just the whole like community vibe of like just keep going and it's I don't know, like just keep believing in yourself and keep going
Mm.
and like ask when you get stuck or I don't know, it was just very easy to not give up and I felt supported. I just felt like wow, there's so many other people like me right now like in this community doing the exact same thing, like having the exact same feelings and struggles and like highs and lows. And so, yeah, I just am super thankful that that this community exists, that this opportunity, um, that I took this opportunity and yeah, like it's changed my life for sure. And I'm still like catching up in my brain about how much my life has changed. The biggest thing was the money shift. Like my mindset is now different. Like never in my life have I just like had lots of money. It's more money than I ever thought possible and it's just the beginning. So yeah, it's changed how I've thought about money, and I'm so happy I, like, made that decision that day. Like, I even, like, kept it secret. I'm like, like, I was thinking, like, how can I tell how can I tell people I just spent this much money on myself, and now it doesn't even feel like that much money, and
Mm.
yeah, it's just crazy. It's yeah, yeah, I'm super thankful.